Native Americans were buried on this land?
So safe to run.
Oh my gosh, it moved.
Oh my god.
It moved. Tap him. Tap him.
Come back. Did you see it?
The ball? Yes.
Do you still want to communicate with us? Because you're telling us go and come back.
Go away.
No. No way.
Mount David, Cottage Grove, Oregon. Arguably one of the most significant moments in American history was the discovery of gold, which flooded the West Coast grounds during the 1840s. Once word of these findings had gone out, the rush had begun. Starting from California to the rest of the West Coast, causing migration and mass population, had led to the founding of new cities, towns, and communities. One of these towns go by the name of Cottage Grove and is located in Central Oregon. Though Cottage Grove's charm may have faded away since its decline of gold findings, if there's one thing that still makes Cottage Grove wealthy, is its rich history. The story begins on a hill named Mount David, silently watching over the town and the people residing in it. Once claimed by Native Americans before the Gold Rush era, it had been taken over by a settler named John Mcfarland, who had moved back to Missouri, leaving the land to be inherited by his son and nephew James and David Mcfarland. For reasons unknown in the 1920s, the land was then left behind and unclaimed. That is, until a different type of claim was made by a man who went by the name Reverend Olson. Former Christian pastor Reverend Olson came to the town in 1922 and spoke with confidence, claiming the land of Mount David to have a lake of oil waiting to be drilled beneath its surface, and further, awaiting to make everyone who'd invest in this claim rich with black gold. With much effort made by Olson, he'd managed to convince an entire town of people to invest, and so they did. When the day for drilling came on November 9th, 1923, Olson was seen praying and blessing the drill which hung upon the derrick that had been constructed over the course of 3 months. With not a drop of oil to spare for the townsfolk, this was the last time Olson was ever seen again, for he fled to Canada the same day, taking with him an entire town's life savings. Today, the hill of Mount David hosts a trail for locals and newcomers alike to hike its natural pass with a rewarding end. For anyone taking the trail will be stopped to see the hole left behind by the drill, and meant untouched to remember those who invested everything in the scandal. Though as charming as it is during the day, it is the nightlife many locals enforce never to go. The reason? There's said to be a spirit to chase out visitors, almost as though it is protecting the land. At the foot of Mount David there is a cemetery, which is said to be one of, if not the oldest cemeteries in all of Oregon, named the Mcfarland Cemetery, which beholds the Mcfarland family, Native Americans, and burials of early settlers which go as far back as the 1850s. Tonight, we will be exploring and investigating the cemetery in hopes of finding these rumors are true. This being our first investigation, we are not too sure what to expect. But if there's one thing we do know, it's not to come at night.
What is this?
Cheetos.
Why?
What if the ghost is hungry?
Huh?
This is a cat ball. Essentially what it does is it lights up upon motion. Within 10 seconds or so, it will turn off, and then you move it, and then it will make a flashing light. The point of this is, because these are so sensitive, they will help us detect if there's any sort of motion, if anything really wants to play with this ball or want to communicate, it can simply by hitting that. You get the point.
The most primitive piece of equipment we have are the dowsing rods, and they are very controversial due to the fact that their credibility can be questioned, and you simply use these by asking yes or no questions while holding your hands very still.
The next piece of equipment is by far the most iconic, and it is the EMF reader. One of the most interesting pieces of history behind this device is that it was invented to disprove a conspiracy theory saying that microwave, Bluetooth, and Wi-Fi sort of frequencies are in the air and they are causing cancer to people. This was meant to disprove that. Now, if we look over here, so like right here at the speaker, you just like bring it right around. So like right now, it is not off. But once I get close to my speaker, which uses up a lot of power, it goes through the roof to fucking to a level 3. Really cool. I'm super excited to use this. The idea is this should not be going off right here. So we'll see if that goes off. That's the one that would really freak me out if that went off.
The next piece of equipment we have is the most confusing piece. We have the spirit box. The spirit box changes channels very fast to the point of it can't necessarily catch radio stations, but it can, however, get disturbances from any spirits in between. I'm not going to ask any questions right now, but basically you ask questions if you want specific questions, not other than yes or no, and it should be able to give you very brief answers in between the radio stations. This piece of equipment is our only piece that was originally made to contact spirits. Also attached to this, we have a thermometer.
It was?
And a flashlight. Yes, it was.
Wow, okay.
Our next piece of equipment is the REM pod, which uses an antenna to detect the disturbances of anything that could be near the antenna. So, for example, it'll have 5 lights that appear. So we'll have red, green, blue, yellow, purple, depending on how intense the disturbance is, for example. And this sound right here is actually a change in temperature. This is going to be one of the high frequency pitches. It can also produce a low frequency sound that will determine a temperature change nearby this piece of equipment.
The next piece of equipment, the DOTS projector. Essentially what this does is it is used for hunting and is a very, very powerful laser. And basically what's happening here is what you would do if you were to go hunting. You would have this out in the middle of the forest while you're laying down and you're waiting for an animal to come by, and all of a sudden you just start seeing dots just like start to be shaded away. Or you see like some weird movement. This allows you to help detect motion using the naked eye. Now, what I'm trying to say here is, if there are any apparitions and they're noticed or seen, this will help us see them without using the naked eye, because they would have to be in front of the lasers. Another thing, the next gadget that we have is my huge Quasimodo.
Quasimodo. Wake up, little homie. Wake up, little homie. We gotta go find Casper. Casper. Let's go find him. Bro, I had the craziest dream last night.
I didn't even have enough time to dream.
You didn't even have enough time to dream?
No.
What was your dream about?
Huh? What?
You ready?
I think it's fully charged.
Are you ready?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah,
You
how do I
fucking
turn-
think?
Tell me about it.
We're trying to visit the Japanese garden in Oregon, and the parking here is so terrible. It's like an entire mile walk just to get to the front entrance. It's like city parking for a fucking forest.
You should have a tram or something to take you.
They do have a shuttle.
They do?
Yes.
Where's the shuttle?
I don't know. They have one. They're leaving.
Oh, God, please.
Oh, Jesus, please, Jesus, Lord have mercy. Bro, okay. Hey, we have been looking for a parking spot to see some fucking flowers for like 45 minutes. Finally found a look. We finally found a parking spot.
Somebody parks in my spot.
Oh, I will get out and throw hands. We have literally been looking for a parking spot for 45 minutes because this place is huge, just to see some flowers. Just to see some flowers. But you know what? I'm fine with that because I love nature and I have patience. Can we hurry up?
We finally made it. So,
Spooky.
where's David at on here?
I'm trying to find David. Oh, David, there is he. There he is. David Green Mcfarland, October 23rd, 1846 to November 23rd, 1923. And then this is the Native American history of this place. So about the Kalapuya, I don't know how to pronounce that. Is that how you pronounce
Kalapuya.
that? About the Kalapuya people and their relatives buried in this place. The Native Americans were buried on this land. It said nothing about that in the history when I read it. I could not find anything. Is this a native burial
Well, it
ground?
was their home before.
But it's saying that they're buried here. There it is.
So there's a list of every person that's been buried here.
Really?
Yeah, and there's quite a few.
I got it.
Damn.
I got a bug.
Yo, chill, bruh. Oh, that scared me. Did you just punch a gate to a cemetery? Look at the tombstones. I would love to be in there, though. This ball is always right here, and if you touch it, it'll make a little light. We might not be able to see it because it's a little bright outside, but you can try to knock this down, and if you knock it down, then we'll know that you moved it. Okay? Let's go ahead and set up the SS method.
Are we going to do it right here? Because it seems like this is where
We're gonna sit on the bench.
Okay.
We'll sit on the bench. There you go. Go ahead and ask questions.
Are you with your family?
How long have you been here for?
Hold on.
What?
Dude, there's nothing going on in there.
You want me to
Well,
try?
it was just happening a second ago.
Dude, all I'm hearing is radio stations. But while it's changing, Is it normal for the radio stations to keep playing the same song?
No,
No.
no, it switches.
For like one whole like radio station each point, it kept playing the same song.
Okay. Do you want me to try?
Yeah, because
And I'll try after
I
you.
get super confused.
Me.
Please give me your name so we know who we're talking to. Was it Mary Mcfarland we're talking to?
Hear me.
I hear you. Can you let me know who we're talking to?
Wander me. Wander me?
You want to ask something?
Is this Mary Mcfarland?
Works.
That works.
That works. Mary Mcfarland?
People have a sense of motion in the room.
We're not in a room. We're outside.
I just heard a scream.
Is this considered the room?
Are you still in your home?
Us.
You're all together?
Are we speaking to Native Americans?
This time.
We're speaking to Native Americans this time?
Watching.
You're watching us?
We're not here to harm.
So safe to run. Safe to run.
It's safe to run?
We don't want to run.
We want to communicate with you. Can we communicate with you?
We're not here to harm. We're here to just investigate and see who you are. Give you a chance to speak.
Creation.
Are you upset with this
Me and
right
the
here?
lights.
What did he say?
Be in the lights.
Be in the lights?
Do you want to talk with us? Or do you want to be left alone?
Oh my gosh, it moved.
Oh my God.
It moved. It moved.
It was pushed off.
It was pushed off. Tap him. Tap him.
Come back.
Hey,
Anthony,
Yeah.
the ball moved.
Throwing off of there.
The ball fell off and started flickering. I got it. I got it.
Somebody just flew that off of there. Not really.
That moved off?
Yes,
Yeah, it was,
dude.
somebody like whacked it off.
That moved off.
Yes.
Yes, that fell off and started blinking.
Was it in a secure place?
Yes, it was in a in a little hole. It was like in a little hole.
I'm gonna try to talk.
But it wasn't nowhere near like it was on the edge, but it was like in a hole.
The battery's also
Hold on.
draining.
Wait. The battery's draining?
The battery's almost
That's
empty.
a new battery.
It's almost gone.
Did anything I say made sense?
A little here and there.
Pretty sure we asked something along the
What the
lines.
heck? Did you catch that?
I didn't catch it move. I caught it blinking when I looked over.
We heard a thump. And
Did you
then
catch
we
it
looked.
before? Did you catch it before it fell? Like did you
No,
like in the
I just heard a thump. And
No one's gonna believe that. No one will believe that. No one around here.
There's
Well,
no one. No one.
This ball is always right here, and if you touch it, it'll make a little light. We might not be able to see it because it's a little bright outside, but you can try to knock this down, and if you knock it down, then we'll know that you moved it. Okay?
What the heck? Yo, come here.
Dude, you said safe to run after.
I put it like right here. Like right, where was it? It was like holding. I know I put it somewhere where it just was not falling. Like, it was right here. I was right here. It was like, there was like this indent, and I put it on the side. I have it on camera.
Listen, that's been sitting there for 20 minutes now, and all of a sudden it just goes flying. You know?
And it like, wait, was it like,
No, it was no. I heard a thump,
Yeah, you heard it drop.
like somebody like really hit it hard.
Can you hit this ball hard again? This object is called a cat ball. Can you push it off again?
it just makes a light when it moves. But just, if you could do that again, that would be amazing. There's no draft. There's no wind. Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, just make sure I'm in the picture. The reason why is because I don't want people to believe that I'm over there.
Come back.
He was pushed off. Tap him. Tap him.
Come back.
Hey.
Anthony,
Yeah.
the ball moved.
Going off.
Come back to the ball. Come back to the ball.
Come back to the ball, or do you want us to ask questions again?
Do you want us to go back to the ball or ask questions?
Everything.
All of it?
What?
I saw you.
What did I do?
What? Where did you see me?
I can see.
What do you see?
Yeah.
What do you see?
But you.
What do you see?
What are you seeing?
Do you want me to come back to this?
Go.
Do you want me to come back to this cat ball? You said go and then come
I'm
back.
dead.
No. How did you die? Those are blasting, by the way, and they're on. You can probably see the light underneath, and I'll show you guys after, but those are blasting. Do you still want to communicate with us? Because you're telling us go and come back.
Go away.
No. No way.
We need to leave.
Close enough.
We're close enough. Yeah, back away real quick. Like back here. Is this good enough distance?
Nothing.
Way too clear.
So it made sense when I didn't think I was
Yes.
making any sense.
Oh, it made perfect
It
sense.
made perfect sense.
It made perfect sense until it told us to
That
come
thing
back.
is loud too.
It said come
Look.
back
I can't
and then
hear
go.
you guys
Look,
at all.
look.
Oh God.
These are loud.
Goes on.
Yeah. Talk.
Hello? Hello?
Anthony.
What am I
Nothing.
saying?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I literally can't hear you. Anyways, we'll hit this place up again tonight. Later tonight.
Hold on, let me ask
There
one
is an
question.
awful lot of people buried here, so you probably would get mixed signals.
I asked if there's multiple people, and they didn't even answer. Unless if I didn't. Did I?
You didn't.
I didn't? I thought I did.
No,
I
you
guess I
didn't.
didn't. We're gonna take the ball with us, and
We'll be back later tonight.
No, okay. Real quick thing. There's another thing I need to tell you guys. In Mount David, which is this is definitely the mountain of Mount David. There is a spirit that is said to chase people out at night when going to the trail after sunset.
We're just staying by the.
We're just saying, yeah. But if there's any activity, that's probably also what it is. So just to let you guys know too, that's another big piece of history. Yeah, let's go ahead and set up. EMF reader, REM pod, cat ball. Then over here, cat ball right there. Headlamp is pointing that direction. All right, let's go ahead and turn it on. Turn on the REM pod.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah, so. My name is Anthony.
My name is Kim.
We're not.
Oh, go ahead.
We're not here to harm you. All we want is just our questions answered. That's it. So if you could please just let us know. That'd be wonderful.
I'm not getting anything. From that tree to that tree.
We hear there's a spirit that will chase people away at night once the sun sets. Is that any of the Native Americans that lived here, whose land was originally theirs? If you are chasing people away, why are you doing it?
That one's moving though.
Oh, it is.
Get it. That just moved.
I know, it did. Would you do it again? Touch the little ball? Would you like to communicate with us? Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We mean you no harm. We just want to communicate.
Put the camera at me. So, oh my God, it's going off again.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
So these are not supposed to go off unless there is movement. Literally the most basic piece of equipment we have. This cannot go off without movement, and it's just going off like that. Those are not supposed to go off at all. Not at all. Sorry guys, I know it's hard to see. Trust me, we can't see either. You guys can see as much as we can. It is pitch black out here.
Is there a temperature change?
What does the blue one mean?
The blue one is.
Ethan.
Oh shit.
Oh my God.
Are you with family? Oh.
The ball.
The ball. I've never seen cat balls light up this much before. Then again, this is my first time, but from what I've seen online.
Can you stop touching the antenna for a second so we can ask another question? Thank you.
Alright, let's do the SS method. So you can like see all those lights over there in case anything goes. Alright, who's brave enough to do the SS method? You want to do it first?
Yeah.
I know this is really scary, but we're keeping very close eye on it. You know, one thing for sure, this is not as easy as it looks. Trust me when I say that. Like, I thought it was going to be easier, but it is not.
The ball over there.
This is so scary at night. And it also has a flashlight.
No one's took a step right
No one's took a step right there. Keep an eye on that one.
Found?
What did you find? Did you find us?
Yes.
Did you find us? It said yes.
through the ball.
There is one dot over there that is moving. You cannot, gosh, you can't see it, but there is for sure a dot moving. Go ahead and ask that assessment.
Much? do.
Much to do? What do you have to do?
What would you have to do?
Record.
Record?
She said record. Do you want us to record you?
Do you want us to turn off the cameras?
Do you want us to record you?
I'm not getting anything.
You're not getting anything?
Anybody else want to try?
I will.
You're much of it.
The REM pod is on, by the way, and it has not made a single sound.
Yeah, and nothing's happening here either. All I heard was move and something else.
3 times. You weren't moving though.
Oh,
Did you hear what it said?
what'd it say?
It said
The mothball.
It just said
I got that on camera.
It just said hi. Yeah.
What did you find?
My.
Your way home.
Oh, yeah.
What are you saying yeah to?
Plenty. Find me.
We're right here.
We're right
There.
up there on the trail.
Higher.
No, we have to stay here. We just want to talk. Thank you for lighting up the ball.
Who do you think?
Are you a Native American?
Turn around.
This direction?
Sign. Did you see it?
The ball? Yes.
Yes, I see the ball. Can you light
We
it up?
want you.
What do you want us to do?
We would like to talk to you. Do you want us to leave? Are we disturbing you?
All.
Is that you calling?
Good boy.
Thank you. Is that you guys calling?
Lion.
A lion? Is that a warning?
Is that a warning? Is there a mountain lion watching us?
The king of this.
Is a lion?
Is that what you want? You think?
Yeah, we should probably stop it now. He's been on it for a while now.
Give me you.
Give us you?
Yeah, I think that's enough.
Did any of that make sense?
Yes, everything made sense, and
Yes.
I'm actually like uncomfortable right now.
Yeah.
I don't like what was said.
Every time.
I didn't have a problem with what they said. I had a problem with the last
Did any
thing.
of any of that go off?
Yes.
And also it said lion.
Dude, that's what made me
That's
uncomfortable.
what made me uncomfortable.
Not them, because, you know, we're having a nice conversation with them. But the fact that they said that there's a lion and it's the king of this area.
That's what was scary.
That's been going off like that for a while now. That there's a lion and it's the king of this area. That there's a lion and it's the king of this area.
I think it's warning us that there's
Something nearby.
something nearby that we shouldn't be here.
It's 3:12
Okay,
or
try-
3:07, and I've been hearing sticks crackle behind you, Anthony. Are you warning us of a lion in the area?
Can you please light off the ball if you want us to leave because you don't feel like we're safe?
What about the ball?
Can you light the ball off? And we'll leave.
Can you light one of the 2 balls off, and we will get out of here?
No.
No?
If you set this REM pod off, like this, then we will
We
leave
will leave.
right now.
We'll pack up and go. If you can light that off for us, please. I know it might be hard. You can use some of my energy or any of the tools here that we have.
If that goes off, we will leave.
You have our word.
Right over there.
The ball right there, down.
I just heard something behind me.
Yeah, it's telling us to leave.
Dude, it's telling us to leave.
Yeah, we
It's
get.
not, because that's not off yet. That's not going off yet. It's 3:07. We're not even halfway through witching hour.
Okay, but we gotta stick together, please.
We will.
Dude, what it said, you said something? You said something? You said something to me? And I looked over here, you said behind you. I looked over this way, and I said over this way, it said good boy.
You gotta watch that tonight. It's
Yeah.
So we have that cat ball. It's been going off non-stop. I am going to put a different cat ball down in the same spot, or maybe just over here. And I'm gonna take this one, but just in case. That one though, I really dug it in a little bit. Not too much, but I dug it in.
That one right there.
Yeah, that one right there.
After the Estes method, like other than like the animals, in terms of them, I feel a lot more comfortable.
Does anyone else feel like heavy? Like super heavy? You do?
I love my nightstand.
So the dowsing rods, essentially what they do is they answer. They're basically a yes or no type of thing, or directional. And what you do is you ask it a question, and then we identify what is yes and what is no. So yes is crossing them, and no is going outwards. That's off.
What's the temperature?
Go ahead and ask it a question.
Is there a mountain lion watching us? Cross for yes, outwards for no.
Nothing.
Okay. Are you watching us?
They're moving, but not a clear answer.
Are you guys watching us?
Okay, there's definitely something watching us. And guys, again, he's not moving these at all. So, okay, restart.
Even the wind, if it was the wind,
Then
it would
why
move
it
them.
would go? Yeah, it would literally.
They would be
They're
going.
out. Look at dude. They were literally going outward before you were moving them. Are you a Native American cross? Yes. Okay, can you make them go outward so we can ask you another question? I'm not moving.
Are you upset that we're here? Are you holding them close enough for them to cross?
Yeah, I mean, they can just cross. You can use our energy to let us know. Well, again, if you're not happy we're here, the one thing you need to do is make that REM pod go out the same way we have been asking you to. Can you make them go outward? That is so weird. We were just taking a second to debrief. You know, this is going off again, by the way. I'm not gonna touch it at all, but for a little bit that was not going off, and then we said, cameras off, could you communicate with us? Is there anything you want to say? We have the cameras off if the camera's making you uncomfortable, and then all of a sudden all these went off. And then you said you saw something over there?
Up on the hill, there's a couple of those green lights are up on the very mountaintop, and I saw like something walk by it, like the green light completely disappeared. But it was just one of them.
See what happens if I stomp.
There's no way.
Stomping right here doesn't set it off.
I'm gonna go walk around the gate.
No, we are not going to be left alone.
Why not?
Because they said lion.
It said Lion, the king that owns this
leave.
place.
Or didn't say leave, but
They didn't tell us to leave, but they did warn us that
they
there's
did warn
lions.
us to be careful. They said lion.
I only have one opportunity to go around that corner.
Dude, it wants you to do that.
It wants you. It said go up the hill. Remember,
It said go higher.
go higher. It did tell us to go higher. We either all go together or we all stay together. We're not separating. That's what it wants, whatever it is.
Yeah, maybe if we were at like Queen Anne's Hotel or
That's
something.
different.
That's different. What if that's the one that chases you out?
And asking you to go. Why is that thing going off?
All of a sudden it goes off.
I know.
This kind of makes me mad.
It's warning you, probably. Don't.
If this is a warning for him not to go up, please set that off again. If you want him to, please light up one of the objects. Or set one of the objects off.
Yes. Thank you for letting that fall off. Are we in danger? Can you light the ball up again? Are we safe here? Do you want us to leave?
Wow. I don't feel like anything is here anymore.
I don't either. Before I felt anxious.
Before I felt like I was like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Like something is going on, and now I just feel like
Yeah, like they've all.
nothing's happening
Yeah.
at all. Right now we're just gonna pack up and stuff. We're leaving now.
Thank you for letting us be here.
Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you for communicating.
We understand this was your land and is your land still, and we hope we didn't invade your space. We just hoped that we could keep you guys company and maybe just get some answers and just talk to you guys. But we really appreciate everything. But that being said, you can not follow us anywhere. Do you have it on both of us?
Kind of dark.
All right, thank you so much for watching, everyone. This is the first episode of our West Coast trip. We've never done this before. This is the very first time. I'm honestly surprised of how things went.
That was a lot more evidence than I
was-
expected.
Way more than I expected. But yeah, off to
Wolf Creek.
Wolf Creek.
Yes, sir.
We will see y'all then. Peace.
Peace.
All right, go. Hell yeah, brother. All right, that's enough.
We are one of the top 10 most haunted places in the United States right now.
I just felt really cold.
I feel chills.
Oh, are you seeing
What? And not just that, but people are saying that they're seeing people at the edge of the bed.
I just heard it yell demon. What?
Our door is wide open.
Nothing behind that door.
There was a whistle in my ear.
I didn't hear a whistle. Everything's going off.
Everything is going off.
All of a sudden, and it's going off like crazy.
God.
For me personally, and I think you agree, we want answers.